In today's episode, I will be showing you my bending elements. Here are all of them. I have currently got 11 bending elements. Just grab them real quick. I will not be showcasing how to make every one today, but I will be showcasing them all in this episode. Strange. One of those activated when it shouldn't have. Whatever. So, the first one we're going to do is air. And there's only one air ability. I'm going to real quickly separate these into classes. Earth, we got earth, water, fire, and air. So, the first one we got is the wind punch. I just take it, toss it. It sends out a gust of air. It's not spammable. As you can see, if you try and spam it, it does kind of mess it up, and then you gotta wait a second, and then you can shoot it again. And then we've got the fire class, which I'm actually gonna save for last. So next I'll show the water class. We just grabbed some more creepers. We got the water whip, as you can see. Gives me a little bit of water that I can hit enemies with. If you just keep hitting them with it, they'll eventually die. And then if you just gotta break the armor stand to get rid of it. Next is ice spikes. If there's a bunch of enemies around you, you can do that, and it gives them, it makes them take a lot of damage, so they get very low health. And then my favorite in the water class, blood control, which allows you to grab one entity. It gives you slowness and weakness, so it's not too overpowered, but you get control of this one entity. And to let them go, just drop blood control again, and you get your the effects get removed. And then for this one, I'm gonna need an iron block. That's for the second ability, but the first ability is, which makes you in the direction that you're facing. So you can kind of trap mobs in big chasms like this. And then this one, you can see, if I just use it, it does nothing. But if I stand on top of a metal block, I end up getting full iron armor. My favorite subclass, or my favorite class, fire, as you can see, because I've done the most with it. This is the order I'm going to show these in. So first we got the fire punch, which is pretty much the same as the air punch, just instead fire. Next we got magma spikes, which again, same as ice spikes, but it, of course, is just for fire. And then this ability, it's a sub-bending. We got combustion, you shoot out a little flame, and then it explodes. So if you get it just right, and aim it, perfect. Next is my personal favorite. I'll need some more mobs for this. Lightning. You get this little blue effect, and then if you just, of course, just like the water whip, it can do damage if you hit mobs like that, but then you can punch the armor stand and break it, and shoot out lightning. It may not go that far, that's why you gotta kind of be careful on how you aim it. It's kind of hard to aim. But as you can see, when you hit it, it is quite effective. And next is an AoE effect. If I just go into third person and activate it, see, and get all these particles around. Inside the range of those particles, it starts taking a massive amount of damage. And I am planning on making more bending. Like, I have an idea for a spiritual bending type thing. 2 spiritual projection bendings that I'm going to try out. And to deactivate that one, you just look down and break the armor stand below your feet. But that is all the bendings, and I will start work on some of the spiritual bendings while in the video. That way you can kind of get the general idea of how I'm going to make them. Going to be a sneak peek. But I'm going to show off these first 5. Yeah, I'm going to start making them in sets of 5 and show you 5 sets, 5 of them every episode. So for the wind punch, I'm just going to open up the command blocks and pause for a second so you can pause the video and type it in. And with this one where it says execute my gamer tag, you're going to want to replace that with your gamer tag. And this right here, these repeaters that determine how long your effect lasts for. Like, just for example, if I were to take this and do it like this, it'd last a little bit longer than it already does. Because all this command does is kill the armor stand that's responsible. So that, my friends, is the wind punch, and I'm going to show you now that that has made it last a lot longer. Oh, it's almost about to last forever there. But next is the water whip. This one right here, which is not very hard to do. You just want to do this. And that is the commands for the water whip. Next is Terra Shatter, which is the earthbending ability for the canyons. And once again, replace anything that, anytime you see my gamer tag, replace it with yours. And once again, these are the canyon's gonna be. What I have right now gives you this long of a canyon. You can make it however long you want. Just add more and more repeaters as you wish. And then, of course, it's just next we have the fire punch. Now, I do not need to show this because it is the exact same as the air punch. Just copy over the command blocks and change the armor stand name and the names of, like, where it says can over here, change it to like F over here, and anywhere it would say can otherwise, change it to F. But instead of doing the other particle command, this is what you want to do instead. And then the kill, once again, is how long it's going to last. And the lightning. This one is a bit complicated, as you can tell. This first part is the bit where you control it, and the second half is the bit where you can throw it. So, and that is the lightning toss ability. So that is all 4 abilities for this episode. The water whip, the terra shatter, the fire punch, the air punch, and the lightning. These is what's been done. Stay tuned for the metal body, blood bending, ice spikes, and magma spikes, along with combustion bending.